Yo, what's up, everybody? It's a very high probability trade. So right now I'm leveraged times three. I'm playing about. I took out a lot of money. I took out like $100,000 or 1 million lira, which was like 80,000 dollars. And so my balance is a little bit low. I'm playing $200,000 right now on this trade. I'm looking at shorting people. Shorting it because of this trend line here that forms. See that? It's also very extended already, where it made a fifth wave. I don't know if there is another wave down or not. I couldn't tell you. But what I do know is retraced quite a bit already. And the very final wave made a 5 wave count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right down over there. I think it's a 5 wave. Let's double check it. Is this low 7124, 715? This one actually made a lower one. Whoa, this one made a lower. So that's a little bit puzzling because that's a failed wave now. I started laddering a little bit early. I was down almost 2-3% at most, but I was laddering higher because of the high probability of this trade working out. I'll probably take my profit around 815. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna put in the book. I have 2,400,000 coins. At 815, my take profit will be 0.0815, $4,000. I'm very, very confident that this trade's going to be reached. If we take a look on here on the 15-minute, originally I thought on the 1 hour it was going to work out like this. Okay, this is what I originally thought, that it broke out already, right there. That's what I thought. But of course, you have to adjust it accordingly. So trend lines can be very subjective. We have to remember that. Because of their subjectivity, they can really skew your trades that you take. So I'm not even sure if this is the proper trend lines or not. But what I do know is that on the 5-minute chart, we got a big rejection of 2.8%. So with that 2.8% there, we could easily see some downside figures. It's moving down. But I'm uncertain of this particular move. I don't know if that's a correction and then it's going to go up still. I don't know. This is a complicated count. I don't know what it is at all. So I'm not going to bother trying sometimes to count it if I can't. If I can't count it, I can't count it. It's simple. Right? I really couldn't count this. This is really fucking hard. Nope. Can't count it no matter how hard I try. Therefore, we're going to leave it the way it is for now. Many different slopes we can take. It's probably the most reasonable one right here for now. Give it some time. 30-second chart is definitely caving down. 1-minute chart crossed over as well. Down 14 right now. Not even down a percent yet, so I'm not going to panic. If you don't have the confidence to play big positions, fucking don't play them. If you're going to sit there in emotional wreck because you can't play $100,000, $200,000, don't leverage. Clearly, you're not in a position to trade that big if you're basically in a position in panic all the time. Alright, so I'm in profit now. This is great. And just so you guys know that my course is coming along very nicely. It's got about all the video lessons are actually done filming, entirely done filming. 28 hours of amazing video lessons over 45 hours, and the book comes with it for free. The book is a 250-page textbook or so that contains pretty much a summarized version of that textbook, of that course, and it sells for $1,750. And it goes for that price because, well, I'm worth it, man. There's not many traders like me out there that have pushed towards this $1 million boundary and they're this public about it. So you got to invest in yourself. I know a lot of people are unable to afford that type of pricing, but I am here to cater towards those that are very serious about their education, that really want to learn from me. So, yeah. If you want top-notch education, you got to pay for top-notch education. It's just usually how it is. So right now we're up $600 so far. There's probably going to be a drop to the downside. A really violent drop too, I'm thinking. It's working out really nice so far. Who knows if any of this is going to hold. Shorting based off of a trend line, like, come on, Philly. Right? It's not bad trade so far, but I don't know if it's going to hold here, right? I don't know anything about the confidence of this trade. I'm just assuming that we're going to get a rejection here at a trend line that seems really relevant. So, yeah. I might even take it at 324 here, or at 823, something like that, if it continues towards the downside, right at this particular resistance over here. Let's see what happens first of all. Let's see if we have any rejection to the downside. So my course will be mailed to you. It'll come with the pretty cool USB drive and a nice gift box set, and the course itself on a book as well. That's 250 pages, hardcover, really well designed. I put in a lot of work. I had to take a lot of time off of training in general to make this. So the money wise that I'm making from it, it's actually the exact same that I was losing. So it's just kind of subsidizing my cost of living and missed expenses. So I think it's really worth it, in my opinion, to get something of this caliber, this magnitude, right? There's not many traders like me out there that can say they've done this well and this transparently as well. So it's up to you guys if you want to get it or not. 38 have already been sold in 2 days. So there's only a few copies left of it. So we're getting a drop to the downside now. Up about $1,000. This is really nice. I called it in my group really hard today. So I wrote right here, about 4 hours ago, I'm eyeing people for a possible short, right? It's not guaranteed, but I'm eyeing this and a descending triangle, pretty much just like that. I mean, what else can I say? What else is there to say, right? I'm eyeing it. It's pretty clear that there's a possible short. I mean, people can do what they want with if they want to take profit or not. So I'm just waiting for this to drop to the downside now, which I think it will. Really confident it will. The 1 minute chart just does not look nice. It looks pretty bearish. But then again, that could be a really ugly flag, a bullish flag, and then I'm like fucked. Right? If that happens, I'm fucked. Let's see if this breaks to the downside without any hesitation. If it does, see you at 217 ranges, okay? So now we're just trending here, trending below the 30-second 155 EMA, but trying to fight to the upside now. Let's look at the level 2. People are selling, they're buying. It's pretty confusing right now. It's not really the biggest change or anything at all. I'm not really noticing too much. You can really compress this, I noticed, eh? What happens if I make it bigger? Nothing. Changes. Nothing. Just stretches it out. Alright, then I'm going to leave it like that. A little bit of a spike up now. Is it making a bullish flag? Right back up to my entry almost. Very interesting how hasn't really moved to the downside or anything. Still fighting it. Okay. Let's look at the 15-second chart right here. A little bit of a tick up here. How about the 5? Is it coming down? It is coming down, but we got a rally up there. A little bit of stability. We needed to come down. 5-second drops down here. Drops further. Come on, give me a negative. Come back to the negative side. It's getting very, very close, but fights it. It fights it hard. There we go. There's a little bit of negativity. Needs to come back down. Come on. It's really ticking up now. Crap. I don't want that. It's really opening up hard now. See that? It's opening up. We don't want that shit. Nope, that's not good for me. This might have been a bullish flag. You never know. But again, it could have been a sandwich. Right, just sandwiching in between here. Just like that somehow. Let's see if it crashes to the downside. It's really thinking about what to do right now. I'm pretty confident about this pattern though, I have to admit. I've been breaking to the downside. The 1 minute's just on a tear down. See that? So I don't think it's gonna go to the upside. Like, why would it? One second. Here's the push to the downside, $1,400 up. There we go. Breaks to the downside. Now pushes that first barrier right here of mine. Right, that's a really good one. So the second one, if I were to consider one, would probably be something like that. If that were even one, it's probably gonna break down to the downside hard. I don't think this is a support. I don't think that is at all. That's definitely a break to the downside. Probably gonna see 8-2 ranges now. Just a lot of green flashing, but not really doing anything. Look at that red level 2. Holy fuck, man. Do you guys see that pressure? Bots are just kicking in right now. Do you see that pressure? Just pushing. Huge push to the downside. So we're at the 1 minute 55 EMA, where we're gonna probably find hesitation. I want my 1% scalp here. Every 1% matters to me right now because I'm buying a house. I don't like to take chances. So I'm actually gonna take my profit right here. I'm gonna buy right here at 823. That's gonna be me right in there. And at 823.08. Oh, my limit already went up there. But this is going to be a $3,000 profit roughly. Come on, I already closed half of my position. See that? So just another half to go. That's me getting hammered there. Boom. Boom. Getting close. Getting very, very close here. Only 977,000 left to go. But the bulls are kicking in. So I'm going to market execute my close here for the rest. Boom. That's it. Yeah. So that was a solid trade there. I took in a pretty significant amount. I took in like $3,000. I think I took in like 2.7K there. That was a really, really good trade for about 1.75% scalp. I can do the math here. Yeah, 1.75, exactly what it was roughly. So I entered because of this trend line. I entered because of that trend line. I entered when I saw this wick. When I saw that right there. That was solid. Anyways, just went to live trade for you guys. So consider getting my book, honestly. Like, if you guys see this video, and you actually watch it till the very end, okay? If you watch it to the very end, just message me. Offer me a deal. I'm inclined to give somebody a deal because I just want a really good trade. I want to help people, and I actually want to sell all 100 as fast as I can just to get it out there, especially to the 100 people that want it. So it goes for normally $1,750. And it comes with the 250-page textbook and a 28 hours of lesson videos. It's all mailed to you. It's nothing digital online. I'm not doing anything digital because I'm just preventing scammers from taking advantage of me. So cheers, boom.